to another video. Today we are going to be testing my E36 M3. We are going to see how fast is it really after 28 years on the road. When this car came out of the factory in 1994, it produced 286 horsepower. But like I said, that's 28 years ago and it's 200,000 kilometers ago. So I don't quite know if the car is still as fast as it was back in 1994. So today we are going to do some testing actually. We're going to do some like drag race kind of testings. We are going to do a test from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour or 60 miles per hour. And we're going to see how fast that is. Back in 1994, the cabriolet or convertible version of the M3, the 3-liter S50B30 engine, did that run in 6.2 seconds. And yeah, I'm really excited to see, will we be able to do it in around that time? I don't think it will be faster because like I said, it's 28 years ago since this car made 286 horsepower. So I think it's less now in the engine, but it feels healthy, so I think it will be good. So I'm excited to see, will this go faster than 6.2? I have actually reduced the air pressure in the tire a little bit so they can grip up a little bit more. I don't know if that matters. I think it does. But yeah, I'm excited to see. So I have actually called my good friend, or my friend, Greg. He's going to be the driver of today, and we're going to our private area where we will be doing the testing. Not on public roads. That's dangerous. Do not do that. Remember to subscribe and like the video. Now we can go to the testing.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, speeding, my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna face it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies beat, I can feel the tension. Listen to the next dimension, let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it.
is now back from test driving, and we are now ready to talk about the times. Yeah, as you saw, we actually did manage to pull off one run at like 6.19, so that's actually better, or yeah, it's not a lot better. It's very close to 6.2, but it's a little bit better, so that's good. And we managed a few pulls at 6.3, so that's pretty good. And and Greg also did run a few of them at like 7. Did Greg dump the clutch with a little bit too high RPMs? Maybe, because then it does a little bit of burnout, and I don't know if that's the most efficient start to do it. And I also actually saw that he was like kind of tapping the gas while I was looking at that footage in the beginning. So like when he did a burnout, he did like let off the gas a little bit. So I don't know if that's good. I assume he did it for traction purposes, to get traction in the start, but I don't really know if that's the most efficient way or the best way. There's always failure at like driver errors or driver mistakes, which Greg probably did, and tires can also be a thing. So I mean, still I am pretty happy that this car is like 28 years old and it has run over 200,000 kilometers, and still it manages to actually put up the same times that it did from factory. So that's pretty cool. I think that says a lot about the quality of BMW, or like the quality of so I feel like 286 horsepower from factory in the engine. I assume at the wheels it's like, I don't know, maybe 240, something like that. So that is pretty cool, actually. It's pretty cool. So I am really excited about this car actually being quite healthy. It should not have anything to do with the rod bearings, but I have kind of waited a little bit to make this video because I wanted to wait for the rod bearings. So I kind of wanted to wait for the rod bearings to be swapped, because I did not want to like really push the car too hard on like rev limiter and stuff like that before rod bearings. And I know it may seem like I've been to the track with this car, but I tried to not like push it to the max with the rev limiter all the time. So yeah, let's appreciate this car a little bit. I mean, damn, look at this beauty. It looks really, really good. I mean, the fitment in the rear, look at that, pretty good. It's pretty good. In the front also pretty good. I mean, look at those brakes. You can't even see the gap behind the wheel. The brakes are so big. You cannot fit. Did you know that M3's E36 cannot fit smaller wheels than 17-inch? And this is 17, so this is actually the smallest I can fit on this car. But I do have some beefy tires though. I do have like 215 45 17 in the front, and then I have like 225 45 17 in the back. I think it looks kind of good. I know a lot of guys like it skinny, but I like a fat tire. I think it looks really good. But I mean, god damn, look at this angle with the sun and everything. Oh my god, it looks good. It looks so good. This car is such a classic. It's like I don't get why like E30 prices are up here and then E36 M3s, they're cheap, man. They are so cheap. I mean, if you are interested in owning M3 once, your chance to own a cheap M3, E36 M3, now's your chance. And cabriolet convertible, that's even cheaper. This is actually the cheapest M3 on, not this exact model, not this exact car, but the model convertible M3 is actually the cheapest M3 on the market right now, at least in, I will not say Europe, but in Norway, which is where the country I live in. But nevertheless, if you do want to own the M3 once before the price skyrocket to the roof, I'm saying it, this is your chance. I mean, that's why I bought this, because it's so cheap. I mean, it would be fun to own an E30 M3. I seriously think that ship has sailed for me. It's too late. Same with the Skyline also. I don't think I would buy a Skyline today, but I bought it almost 2 years ago now, and it was cheaper. I'm going to say that. It was cheaper 2 years ago. Actually, a lot cheaper. Not a lot, but it was still a heavy purchase for me financially to actually buy that Skyline, but nevertheless it's a dream car. I really want to do this, but yeah. But anyways, this M3 actually pulled off the same numbers as it did from factory, so I am stoked about that. That's so cool that it actually, yeah, it's good, it's healthy, that's good. So now we know, after 28 years, the car still performs like it did 28 years ago, and I mean that's pretty freaking sick. Hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making it. I also think Greg liked making this video, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, remember to subscribe and like the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!